What's up, man? My name is Mateo Medina. I'm here on Forum 216. They got me here answering some questions, doing a little interview. Instagram is Mateo Medina 2_. Make sure you go follow that. Let's get active, man. What's a song people think is bad that you love? It's not really a song, it's a genre. It's called lo-fi. I love listening to it. It's that little music that y'all teachers put on in the background while you're doing work. I love that genre. It kind of puts me at peace. I love it. It's one of my favorite genres. And a lot of people think it's boring, but I love it. Who was the most athletic player you went against? Quincy Wilson, U18 world record holder in the 400 meters, 44.2. Dude beat me at Nationals, New Balance. Insane dude, what can I say? What is the best team that I went against? Probably Hero Heights Wayne. I mean, have some of the best hurdlers in the country, best sprinters in the state, best jumpers, best pole vaulters. They just had a little bit of everything. Crazy freshman, Jameer Everett Brown, my boy, sophomore this year. He's a football and track star, so watch out for him. Who's the best player I went against? Again, Quincy Wilson. I mean, I put Bryce West in there too. 5-star quarterback, 5-star commit to Ohio State. Ran against him a few times. Freak athlete, what can I say? What's my most memorable moment in my career so far? Definitely getting the Triple Crown at the 2024 Ohio State meet and winning the state team title. I mean, what would I get? The second fastest state meet time ever in the 400 and won the 100 and 200 and had the most points out of all teams by myself. I mean, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. Who is my favorite teammate of all time? I've had a lot of great teammates, across all different sports, basketball, baseball, track, soccer. But I'd have to go with my boy Isaiah Johnson. He goes to Grand Valley right now. Grand Valley out in Michigan. He's a football player, linebacker. Played literally every sport with him, man. It's my boy. He's been a brother since day one. Love him. Definitely my favorite teammate I've had. What is some adversity I had to overcome? My false start, my 400-meter false start at district finals at my junior year. You know, I was on the road to win state, had the fastest time in the state at the time. My main event at the time, and I mean, I was stupid. I got nervous, got caught up in the atmosphere, and jumped the gun. You know, very emotional, very tough time in my life, but I had to overcome. And I mean, I went to state in the 200 and I ended up becoming a triple All-American and winning the 200 meters at Junior Olympic Nationals. So some decent adversity I had to overcome. How do I want to be remembered? I want to be legendary, man. I want to be that guy. I want to be in table talks, you know, in like 50 years when I'm not even around no more and people still bringing up my name as being, you know, the greatest around here, you know, the greatest come out of Lorain County. I also want to be known as that very, very kind soul, you know, that guy who loved helping others more than so himself, you know. So that's how I want to be remembered. If you had a superpower, what would it be and why? What would it be? It would probably change what's the term I'm looking for? The outcome of something. So if something is supposed to happen, I could change the outcome of it and I could have something go the way I want it to go. So that's the superpower I would have because, I mean, everything could go my way, basically. Best player from your high school you've seen that didn't play at the next level, unfortunately. I'd have to probably go Marshawn Robinson, man. I remember he was one of the best, if not the best guard. What was in middle school coming into high school, and I was just like, man, this kid's insane. And then being on the same team with him and watching how he grew, it was very unfortunate and very ironic, but it's very unfortunate I couldn't see him play at the next level. In your opinion, what was the best team ever in your sport from your high school? The best sport for my school has to be wrestling. They go to state every year. I mean, they produce collegiate level athletes every year, national level athletes every year. But the best team of all time, I'm gonna have to go with like the 2002 women's track team that my mom was on. I mean, they ended up winning the state title. I mean, they had literally everything. They had the fastest 4x8 in the nation, one of the fastest 4x1s and 4x2s in the nation. They had Tiana Bartoletta, a great friend of my mom's. They had it all. I had my godmom at shot put and discus. mean, they had great distance runners. I mean, they just had it all, man. I mean, I'd probably have to go with them. I mean, they're monumental, so I gotta go with them for sure. Who is the best player to come out of your city? I'm gonna go with myself, man. I mean, bro, I broke every record. I broke Zion's records, 100, 200, 400. I broke all these records all in 1 year. Won the state title by myself. Won the 100, 200, and 400 in 1 year. I mean, went undefeated all season. Runner-up. I mean, national champ. 7-time All-American. I mean, how much more can I brag about myself, I go with myself for sure. But shout out Tiana Bartoletta for sure. Tiana Madison. Because she's an Olympian world record holder, so I can't take that away from her. But I'm going to go with myself. Is there a team you always had as a win on the schedule while you played? I did individual events, so I'm not going to say team. But I'm going to say individual. Individual I always had me winning against is Jacob Weatherspoon. You know what I'm saying? That's my boy. But he always liked to talk that mess, behind closed doors. And I'm still undefeated against him. So, I mean, I always knew I was going to win against him. So, easy answer. What is your favorite quote? If I had to choose one, it's probably to always bet on yourself. Why not you? What's stopping you, from being the best you can be? Only you can determine the outcome. So, always bet on yourself. What is a flaw in your game that you need to fix currently? It'd definitely be like my overall power, overall strength. You know what I'm saying? I'm a little guy right now. Kind of have everything: speed, endurance, pure athleticism, explosion, IQ. But I mean, it'd have to be strength. That was always a weakness of mine. But I'm going off to Arizona State, so they're going to put a little bit of muscle on me. So catch me next year. What would you tell underclassmen that want to be the best? You will get out exactly what you give in. If you give 100% of what you got, 110% of what you got, you will get exactly what you deserve. I believe in universal law. I believe in karma. If you just do something, don't give full energy, full work into whatever it is, how do you expect to get the results that you want? If you want to be the best, you got to work like the best. You got to be different from everybody else. So I would, if you want straight A's, you got to go all out to get those straight A's. You got to study in your free time. You got to do all the extra research. So I would definitely say you will get out exactly what you give in. What's something you're not good at? Dancing. As very high energy and outgoing as I am, it's very unfortunate that I'm not a dancer, because I got my friends like Alea who can dance, and then when I'm with her, I just kind of got to move around, do random stuff. I'm just when it comes to dancing, I'm just that awkward guy. But my funniness and my energy can play it off. I'm not good at dancing. How are you different than your old self? I'm not a hothead anymore. Yeah, we have Jaden here. I remember when I played against Jaden and Asaya first time, and I was just cussing up a storm. I always get mad at them, get mad at myself. I was just a hothead, dude. Leia knows it. All my friends know I was just a hothead, had terrible anger problems. And I'm the complete opposite now. I'm very poised, very relaxed, very peaceful now. Very reserved and collected. All those good words, man. That's how I'd say I was different. I don't got anger problems no more. And that's it, man. That's all the questions I got for today. Thank you for having me. Forum 216. Again, Instagram is Mateo Medina 2_. So, go follow that, please. And again, enjoy y'all day. Thank you for having me here.